I'm Susan Wise Bauer, the author of The Story of the World, and I'm here with the first volume of The Story of the World, Ancient Times. I wrote this for my kids originally, and it was one of their great joys to listen to it being read aloud in audiobook format by the incomparable Jim Weiss. Now, Jim has many other recordings, histories, biographies, fables, stories, and tales that dovetail beautifully with this first volume of The Story of the World, and he's going to tell you more about them now. Jim?
Thank you, Susan. Volume 1, The Ancient World. Over the last 3 decades, I've been making recordings on which I tell, in story form, about the greatest events and most fascinating characters in world history, going back thousands of years right up to our own time. To go with the history recordings, there's a whole line in which I retell the literary classics, so that when you're studying a time and a place in history, you can find the literary classics set in that time and place. Ties it all together for you and your kids. To go with Volume 1, for example, you'll find stories set in Egypt, Rome, China, Africa, the Middle East. You'll hear Bible stories. You'll hear stories about Julius Caesar in Rome. So many different wonderful tales. If you go to jimweiss.com, my website, you will find 2 links. One simply says recordings. If you go to that, it will show you each and every recording, give you a detailed write-up about it, let you hear part of that recording, and then there will be an opportunity for you to purchase that recording should you wish to do so. If you go to jimweiss.com and you click on Recordings Timeline, you'll find a list there showing which of my recordings fit with each of the 4 volumes of Story of the World. So, get started today. Go to jimweiss.com, go to Recordings Timeline, or straight to the recordings, and get started listening to the world's greatest stories. Thank you for listening.